Hey, it's Super Josh and here. I'm on F1 2012 the game in Bahrain, multiplayer on Xbox Live, and I'm just doing a sprint race in the background, but the main reason I'm here is to talk about 2013 and my predictions for this season. So we're going to start off at the top with the title race. Now I think this might be a 3-person race. Quite a few people are saying that it will be a 3-person championship, maybe even a 4-person. I think the 4 top teams will have their drivers pushing. I think starting off obviously with Red Bull, I think Sebastian Vettel will be pushing. I don't think Webber can keep up with that championship position, sort of that fight. I don't think he'll be able to carry it on. We've seen it in the past sort of few years. He can't really go that distance. He has a really good first half, but just can't quite get there. So I don't think he'll get the championship. And then of course at Ferrari, there's Fernando Alonso. He's obviously narrowly missed out last year, narrowly missed out in 2010, hasn't quite got one, and just got a crazy penalty there for doing the thing but sticking to the racing line. But he's done everything he can. He did a really good job in 2012, obviously with an inferior car to the Red Bull and the McLaren, but nevertheless he did not win the championship. But he won back-to-back in 2005, 2006 with Renault, and that brings me on to my next team, Lotus, who used to be known as Renault, and they've obviously got Kimi Raikkonen really challenging. But I think the dark horse of 2013 will be Romain Grosjean. A lot of people have been writing him off because of all his incidents, and yes, he may continue to do some of these incidents, but probably not quite as many, and I think he could actually challenge for race wins. He's got really strong qualifying and fairly good race pace, so I think he could be up there. He could be one of those surprising ones, along with of course Felipe Massa as well, Alonso's teammate, who will also be challenging for wins, trying to get his first win since 2008. Obviously had that tragic accident in 2009, and ever since then he's been good but not the best. And then we move over to McLaren. We've got Jenson Button. It's his team now. Can he win the 2013 title though? I'm not too sure. Again, he's like Webber, he sort of drops off towards the end of the season or picks up, but it's too late. We saw that in 2009 obviously. He was winning all the time at the start and could have lost it in the second half of the season, but did get that. So that's going to be an interesting battle, I think, between maybe Button, Alonso and Vettel, and then you've got the likes of Kimi Raikkonen, Felipe Massa and Romain Grosjean all challenging, and of course Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes. The biggest switch from 2012 to 2013 there is. A person who's been with McLaren all his life finally switches over to a different team, and it's Mercedes of all people, to partner with Nico Rosberg. His 4th year with Mercedes, so he'll be up there again. Maybe not, he'll be lucky to get a win. I think Lewis Hamilton will probably get wins. He's a good driver, good experience, knows how to race, and very good qualifying as well. He's probably got quite a lot of poles for Mercedes this season. But we are going to see him now getting ran off the road by Avatar 77370. So that's quite annoying in my race here. So then that's the top 5 teams then. Sorry if I've missed out anyone. Of course Sergio Perez moved from up to Sauber to McLaren, and can he get wins? Can he compete with his teammate Button or his predecessor Lewis Hamilton? We're just going to have to see. Only time will tell. He had good pace in the testing sessions. He set the fastest time, I think, in Barcelona, maybe one day in Jersey, or was certainly quite fast in Jersey, if not the fastest. So we move further down. I think of the midfield pack, Sauber have a really strong challenge. We saw on day 3 of Barcelona testing, Nico Hülkenberg has the raw pace to compete with the likes of Ferrari, Red Bull and Lotus. So he's going to be right up this year, I think, especially Nico Hülkenberg. I'm not too sure about Gutierrez. It's his first season in quite a high team, so he might struggle like Grosjean did, obviously not with the crashes, but I don't think he'll be getting the results that he really needed and to match Nico Hülkenberg. And then we move down to Force India, of course, with Paul di Resta partnering, well, we're not quite sure yet, will it be Jules Bianchi or Adrian Sutil? I think Sutil's the better driver, but Bianchi has more potential and he will become the better driver of the two, maybe towards the end of the season. So I'm not quite sure who they are going to go with. I think I'd go for Sutil, but I think they'll probably go with Bianchi. He's got backing from Ferrari, so is Sutil. He's got $10 million, but I still think that they will go with Jules Bianchi. He's got good experience. He's cracked under pressure sometimes in GP2 and Formula 3, but he has got that Formula 1 talent and he's born to be a Formula 1 driver, I think, so he'll probably get the seat there, but I'm not quite sure. I'll keep you updated on my channel. So we move down to Williams then. Only just unveiled the car last Monday, the Barcelona test. That was eagerly awaited, the last of the teams to reveal their car, and they've gone for Pastor Maldonado and rookie Vitaly Bottas, the Finnish driver who hopes to follow in Kimi Räikkönen and Mike Häkkönen's footsteps and win the Driver Championships, obviously not this year but in future, but he's been snapped up by Williams to replace Bruno Senna, who is going out and will not get a drive this season. So how do I think the Williams could do? Well, a lot of people are tipping them for wins. I'm not quite sure if they will, but I think they might just do them. And see, there's just quickly to finish off Toro Rosso. Hoping to improve on last season was quite disappointing. Not really that good, but not quite good as well, I think. Obviously they'll just be trying to score points, so won't be getting any podiums, but there might be a surprise improvement. But I can't see them really challenging with the likes of Force India and Sauber, even probably Williams, so they might be left behind once again. And then Caterham and Marussia, I can't see them closing the gap. I think Caterham will go bust towards the end of the season, and Marussia will probably survive for a few seasons and maybe finally build up, but it could take quite a while, I think. It will depend, of course, you never know. Good circumstances where they get a few points, but they're only going to be beating each other. I can't see them getting up to that 9th. It'll be a battle at the back, but still an exciting one nevertheless. And I've been Subiyoshi9, and I'll see you next time.